The cheese is strong today. Hey everybody, welcome back to another Scent Squatch review, and today I'm going to be reviewing Kilian Black Phantom Memento Mori. Y'all ready? Let's get on it.
Scent Squatchers, Scent Squatch, Scent
All right, so
Squatch.
keeping up with the reviews that I like to do, the scents that I like are the darker, interesting, confusing ones, and this is pretty straightforward on what the scent is. But from reading the notes, it doesn't seem as intriguing. It seems like your typical coffee, alcohol, boozy kind of scent. I wanted to see this because I've always liked like the darker heroes, like the Ghost Rider and Phantom and different things like that. And this intrigued me. The thing that really intrigued me on this one was the coffret, or however you say it, that it comes with, which is supposed to be really, really cool. I haven't seen it in person. I've seen pictures, and the pictures look amazing. As I'm pulling this out, the notes in this are main notes rum, coffee, sandalwood, top notes rum, caramel, heart notes coffee, and base notes cyanide. Cyanide? And sugarcane. All right, so there's the box. Ooh. Okay, this is cool. This is super cool. If you don't know me, I will tell you right now, I am super into skulls. I've got tattoos of skulls. This is the main reason I picked this fragrance to review, is because it says Memento Mori on it. Memento Mori means remember you will die. Remember your death. You know, basically, this is all temporary and this is not permanent, us being here. Remember that eventually in life, you will look like this. It's not a morbid thing. It's not a dark thing. If anything, it's a positive thing to say, you know, all these skulls remind me, hey, I'm eventually going to look like this. So let me live the best life I could possibly live. So that's kind of why I got this. But look at that. Look at that thing. That is just such a cool coffret box, whatever you want to say. It's even got a little keyhole and a key. All right, it's a presentation. Even though I don't usually review presentation, 10 out of 10. So that's cool. That's freaking awesome, that box. And it's got a little silky... It didn't break. Thank God. It's got a little silky place where it's under there, but that box alone, just... That's awesome. All right, so it's got like these cool little, I don't know if that's leather. This is probably the first time I've ever really gone this in depth in presentation, but the presentation on this is just amazing. Let's start with putting it on a stick before I talk too damn much like I always tend to do. All right, from a distance, it's pretty good so far. Okay, this excites me for one big reason. There is a Mind Games fragrance out there, and it has that coffee base. And to me, it's always been like this scent that is a boardroom power move kind of scent. And I love it, but my wife doesn't like it. My wife doesn't like coffee, and it's not one I'll ever get because she's not going to be big on it. But this one, on the other hand, I don't know if it's the rum mixing with the coffee. She might like this. This is nice. This is very smooth. So far, so good. On the stick, I'm definitely getting the rum and I'm definitely getting the coffee, but that's about all I'm getting. I'm not getting that sandalwood or anything like that, but it's still super well done. Isn't it interesting how once you get into the perfume world, you can smell and tell the different vibes of each house, you know? I can almost smell a Parfums de Marly without seeing the bottle and know that's a Parfums de Marly now. Same thing with Initio, which is the sister company. Xerjoff, definitely, I can tell, okay, this is something there. This is the first Kilian I've ever smelled, but it's different than any other niche house I've ever smelled. So I can see where this company might have like a very unique vibe to it. Man, this thing picks up fingerprints. I don't know if y'all can see it, but fingerprints like crazy. All right, I'm gonna spray it on my skin. See what happens. On my skin, I immediately get the caramel. Like, I didn't get the caramel at all on the stick. On my arm, I'm getting rum, caramel, that's it. But it's nice, it's smooth. It's definitely dark. It's definitely got that dark vibe to it, which I like. You know, on their website, they talk about this dark pirate ship and stuff when they talk about Black Phantom. I think that's the rum they're talking about. I don't think pirate ship. I like the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, but I'm not like one of the people that really like to get into the whole pirate theme. And I think it's just because I'm a comic book nerd. This gives me vibes of, you know, some anti-hero, kind of like, you know, got Deadpool, who is not really a hero, but he ends up being a hero, but he's kind of a bad guy and he's torn kind of thing. Gives me that, but like in a black cape kind of feel, which, you know, Black Phantom, it makes sense that's what you would the vibe you get off of this. Before I go any further, make sure you comment what you think of Kilian Black Phantom. Comment what you want me to review. Comment anything. Comment, hey, you got a red mark on your nose? I do, I'm sorry. But like, subscribe, share the video, all that good stuff. This on my skin is definitely rum, is definitely caramel. It's definitely mysterious and dark. And I've got to let it dry down and see what happens with that. So let's come back here in a couple hours and see what it's turned into. This scent has done something to me. That was dumb. Sorry, the cheese is strong today. This is some good stuff. I really like it, but this is going to be one of those reviews where I really, really like it, and I appreciate the perfume, and I appreciate the artistry that's gone into it, and the science, and the blend. I don't know that I'll wear it. I just don't. I mean, this is going to be a special occasions only scent for me. A lot of people could rock this. This has that boozy feel. The rum and the coffee blend real well together. It's not a strong coffee scent. It's just like a subtle rum coffee cocktail kind of thing that blends well together. Now I'm getting more of the caramel. Now I'm getting more of the sugar cane, but the sugar cane is like a burnt sugar cane, almost like you cooked it in a skillet and it burnt a little bit, but it gives it a smooth, smoky flavor too. What I'm not getting a lot of is the sandalwood. And on their website, it says rum, coffee, sandalwood. I'm not getting the sandalwood, but I do like it. It is really, really well done. I appreciate it. I just don't think I'd wear it enough to justify keeping it. Does that make sense? If you like boozy scents, if you like gourmand scents, rock this out. This is great, great stuff. It is so well blended. It's so smooth. It changes just enough. It's not really dynamic. It's not linear either. It's just got the perfect amount of change. The beginning is very in-your-face rum coffee right off the bat. The caramel starts to come in the dry down, and then that gourmand coffee with that cyanide smell. The cyanide smell, the almond, you know, a lot of people, if you see it on murder shows, TV, stuff like that, they always tell you cyanide smells like almonds. So be careful with that. I don't know that from personal experience at all. I just, Law and Order. I think they said it on there. Or CSI, one or the other. But it definitely does have that mysterious feel to it. And I'll talk about who would wear this in a second. Now you're gonna ask, is it a blind buy? I don't think so. This is not a blind buy unless you know you like coffee notes and boozy gourmands. This would fit those perfectly, and I think it is a fantastic scent for that if you like those. It's not like some ouds I have where it's like, no, this is not a blind buy. Alert, alert, wear it first, test it out. If you're not sure if you'd like it or not, I wouldn't. You know, if you like boozy gourmands, maybe it is. It's just kind of like almost a blind buy, but not quite. You still gotta try it out first. Now, who would wear this? This is, to me, this is somebody who's charismatic, and successful, but he enjoys the night on the town. In fact, the majority of this person's deals get closed after midnight. You know, they go out for drinks and they stay out drinking and they keep drinking. And then after midnight, they're like, let's close this deal. They are fun to be around, but they don't reveal a lot about themselves. There's something mysterious about this. It is definitely an in control scent, but not a overbearing control scent. Just he or she's got their shit together. This is that mysterious, successful. Ooh, this is, I know exactly who would wear this.
What the hell are you?
Yep, this is Batman's scent. Or maybe this guy.
My name is Austin Powers.
It says here, name Danger Powers.
No. Danger's my middle name.
No, I'm gonna stick with Batman. Or I'm gonna stick with Bruce Wayne before he puts the Batman outfit on. Now, don't get me wrong, this doesn't smell like a latex suit or anything. No, don't worry about that. But it is very, very mysterious. It is dark. The Black Phantom, the name, fits it perfectly. The Memento Mori side, though, that's where, for me, Memento Mori is, remember, I'm gonna look like this one day, so live a good life. Live the best life you can. That's why I like skulls. It reminds me of the reality of life. So be a good person. That's it. Short, simple, sweet. Okay, maybe not so short, but it is a good scent. The design cues on this. If I was to give an award for presentation, this would definitely be up there. The skull box, I mean, with the little satin insert, the key to keep it locked up. There was a key to keep it locked up. Presentation, it's a 10 out of a 10, absolute thumbs up. The scent itself is a thumbs up, but not a thumbs up for me. It's just, I appreciate it. I think it's a beautiful scent. It's just not something I would always reach for. It's something that will sit in a shelf somewhere for years and years, and I'll wear it maybe once or twice a year. But not because it's bad, just because it's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of Roman coffee. I hope you enjoyed the review. I hope that helps you make a decision on whether you want to try it out or not, but I would recommend it. I would recommend everybody try this because I really enjoyed this scent. I just don't want to keep it. Thanks everybody for watching. See you guys.
Squatch.